Very good Thursday morning to everyone out there. Happy Thanksgiving to all across the Wobbles community and beyond. Landon here with you to bring you your weather and odd forecast, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. Something to talk about immediately, folks. We have got a low-hanging stratus clouds across portions of the region that has resulted in dense fog developing. Not only that, we also have temperatures that are below freezing. So you can see with the satellite imagery with the low-hanging stratus here, the National Weather Service has actually issued a special weather statement regarding this possibility. Slick spots on the roadways, especially those bridges and overpasses, will be possible this morning. Clear skies and light winds have allowed dense fog to develop in the river valleys and other low-lying areas. Outside of these areas, patchy dense fog is possible, but not expected to be as dense. And with our air temperatures that are currently below freezing, folks, that has obviously resulted in a concern. Take a look at those readings out there. We are not just a little bit below freezing. We've got some locations that's 5 to 8 degrees below those readings. So please be extra cautious as you head out for the morning commute, as those of you experiencing the dense fog out there could have some slick roadways to deal with as well. Taking a look over the White Squirrel Weather Nest Cam showcases some of that low-lying fog there. It's scouring out. It will be doing that rather quickly. And the good news is that is going to result in drastic improvement as we work throughout the day. Peachtree News Sky Cam looking over Morgantown there in ship shape up in that direction. However, look over the Reed Dawsey House Sky Cam up in Brownsville. Low-lying fog in that direction as well, especially back towards the horizon. That's actually where the Green River is located. So some slick spots anticipated up that way as well. Please use those precautions whenever you're traveling for the holiday. All right, here's a look at the latest surface map. We got high pressure located to our south. It's going to scour out those clouds. Warm front's going to try to lift to our north, but it's going to kind of stay trapped in the same vicinity. We're going to be looking at highs right around the 50-degree mark, maybe jolting up to around the mid-50s this afternoon. Underneath loads of sunshine, should be a picture-perfect day, especially as we work into mid-morning and closer into the lunchtime hour. Talking about today, let's take a look at what we can anticipate in regards to that temperature department and how those trends are going to behave, shall we? So, make your day planner here throughout this Thanksgiving holiday. Currently seeing readings that have tumbled down right around the upper 20s and lower 30s across the region. We're going to progress into the lunchtime hour. We should jolt up to the mid and upper 40s. And folks, right now, short-term model guidance is keeping us in the 40s. We could see a few of us jolt up between the low to mid 50s. That's not a impossible feat to achieve today. But overall, it's going to be rather quiet out there, folks. Nothing really to worry about outside of the dense fog and the freezing fog in some slick locations this morning. So let's talk about the remainder of the week, shall we? We progress throughout today. We go into our Friday, and all eyes are going to be on a coastal low pressure system. Well, if I can get this thing to work with me. We're going to be looking at this coastal low that's going to try to develop. So here we are working throughout the week, and we're going to have an uptick in cloud cover throughout the overnight and through the early part of Black Friday. Before our next weather maker to bring scattered rain chances, that's not going to be arriving here until late in the weekend. Here we are looking at mid-morning on Friday, and take a look at the setup. We have a passing disturbance right along and just north of the region where you see light snow showers that are located. And then we have this coastal low pressure system that's churning up this moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico. These two weather makers are going to be coinciding, providing just enough lift for scattered light rain showers to plague the final day of the weekend. Don't worry, it's not going to be a complete washout or anything like that. It should be just some pesky showers, light in nature, hitting and missing from here and there. Behind the cold front, another jolt of colder air as we get a northwesterly flow regime that's going to set up. Progressing throughout Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, we're going to be dry, but on the chilly side with that northerly wind component, that continues all the way until Friday, whenever all eyes are going to turn to this southern stream system, as we could get another little jolt of some rain showers come in here as we progress late into the work week and into the start of the weekend. So jumping over here and taking a look at the latest drought monitor, we've not seen too much change, folks. This was issued yesterday, the day before the holiday. They usually come out every Thursday. Although we received between 1 to 2 inches of rainfall across the entirety of Wobbles, we've not seen much dent be put into the drought conditions. We're still in a deficit here across the vast majority of the region. So hopefully we can get some weather makers that are going to appear on the horizon because, folks, take a look at the next week. As far as measurable rainfall is concerned, little to nothing. They just got a trace of rainfall, potentially up to 1/10 of an inch falling with the Sunday system. One other thing I want to mention, folks, before we jump into your 5-day forecast, we've already got specialties launched for Black Friday over in the Weather or Not shop. We got our official Wobbles merch, and we've got 2 new designs that have just been put into the shop for you to order there. Warren and Allen and Barron and Butler and Logan and Edmonton and Simpson. And of course, we saved the best for last, the long-awaited Fairview Plaza design. We've got our flooded Fairview shirts here available in the merch shop as well. WXOrNotBG.com. Click the shop icon there at the top and get your loved ones some nice little placating merch and apparel there for them to enjoy. All right, so let's jump over here and let's talk about it. What's the full breakdown for your next 5-day weather forecast? We get loads of sunshine today after the patchy freezing fog with slick spots this morning. Highs right around the low to mid-50s this afternoon. More clouds throughout the overnight through the early part of our Black Friday. It'll end up being rather similar to today, just a little bit more cloud cover. Saturday is going to be the same song and dance, and then the disturbance passes with the scattered rain showers on Sunday. Highs are going to be trapped between the mid and upper 40s. Rolling into the early days of next week, low 40s for highs underneath sunshine with that northerly wind component. We are going to keep those temperatures, folks, well below average for the foreseeable future. That'll wrap up your Thursday morning Thanksgiving holiday edition of your Weather or Not Bowling Green forecast, brought to you by Ohio Valley Insurance. So grateful for all of our viewers and supporters out there. We can't thank you enough. You'll have a tremendous day with family and friends.